Because we want you to know who you are so you can know who's coming to save you. Because a lot of our people think John 3:16 means that Christ is coming to save the whole world. No. Ain't that what people think? Yeah. So when you see that Christ is a black man, according to the scripture, who do you think he's coming to save? He's coming to save us out of the conditions, slave ships. We've been scattered. So guess what? Till this day, we still in them same conditions. You know what I'm saying? We pay taxes and all this type of stuff. He covered the face of the judges. He covered the faces of our forefathers. So therefore, who do we look up to? Gangbangers, drug dealers, these pastors. That's what we look up to. We look up to Warren Buffett and them. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we want to be rich. We want to go make money. We look up to other people outside of the prophets or the judges that they face was covered. Come here, come here. It ain't gonna take that long. Not gonna take that long.
TJ, what I just got to do?
Hold on, we finna let you know what we're reading. Hey, bro, that's your son? Yeah. So, okay, cool. Give me Deuteronomy 28. This is why he's telling you the information that he's bringing out. You know what I'm saying? Because do you know your nationality?
Yeah.
If I asked you what race of people you belong to, what race would you say?
You say African American.
You see what I'm saying? So that's how it's easy for you to just walk off on the information he brought out. Hold on. Let me finish and I'm gonna let you talk. Let me finish and I got you. I was in the midst of saying something there.
Yeah,
so he was bringing out this You were walking off, but I'm saying it makes it easier when you don't know that it pertains to you. That's all I'm finna say. But go ahead, what you about to say?
I wasn't just walking off. I do have company at my home and I gotta get back.
Okay, watch this. I'm gonna give you.
What y'all doing?
I'm just gonna give you a couple of these right here, and then you can just you can do what you're gonna do. Because we want you to know who you are so you can know who's coming to save you. Because a lot of our people think John 3:16 means that Christ is coming to save the whole world. No. Ain't that what people think?
Yeah.
So is that?
I'm Caucasian.
Right.
And I have African American people in my family.
Right.
And that, to me, was Jesus, but that was in the first book of Revelation, like in the first book.
Okay, so they
wrote the new book.
Right, I got you. I'm finna show you what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. I'm finna read this. Get Deuteronomy 28:32. Watch this shit.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Hey, so bro, what's your name? Terry. Did you know that was in the Bible? That the sons and daughters are going to be taken and given to another people? So sis, what people were our sons and daughters taken and given to? Man, what's your name? Vicky? Yes. Do you understand what that means?
I do.
What is that talking about?
That's talking about, or like, y'all's people were given to us.
You see that? It was that simple. Read it again.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
So like Vicky said, we were taken and given to them. You see what I'm saying? But watch this. Read on.
And thine eyes shall look and bear with longing, but them all the day long.
So once we was taken and give to them, guess what? They take your kid and you know what happened? Your eyes looking and feeling all the day long, you crying. Because why? Your kid is took to a whole nother plantation somewhere far from you that you don't even know it. Am I correct? Read on.
And there shall be no might in thy hand.
Meaning we didn't have no military might, no economic might. We had no type of might to stop the Caucasian people from doing what? Taking our kids. You see what I'm saying? We didn't have no form of might. Those are the things that happen in the Bible. So when you see that Christ is a black man, according to the scriptures, who do you think he's coming to save? He's coming to save us out of the conditions. Because are we still slaves to this day?
Yep.
Are we still slaves? You see what I'm saying? Get Baruch 4. We still slaves to this day. Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 32. So that's why I was saying earlier, like if you hear this right here, you're going to know the image of Christ. It matters. It pertains unto you. You need to know it.
That wasn't Jesus Christ. That's just what that was given to us.
Right. But what I'm saying is, it was given to who?
You don't see that everywhere, but if you read, you know.
Right. Okay, cool. So what I'm saying is, after that, what did they call Christ? What was Christ's nationality? You see what I'm saying?
I'm still learning.
That's what I'm saying. We right here to show you. So what we bringing out is that we show you that Christ is of the nation of Israel. He belongs to us. That's our Savior. That's what I'm saying right there. So when you see that he's black according to the scriptures, guess what? That comes with a nationality. That comes with a heritage. It comes with a lot of things behind it. Not just knowing that he's a black man according to the scriptures. What you holding? Read that.
The book of Baruch, chapter 3, verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments.
So we subject to payments. We've been scattered across the four corners of the earth. By what? Slave ships. We've been scattered. So guess what? Till this day, we still in them same conditions. You know what I'm saying? We pay taxes and all this type of stuff. We've been destroyed as a nation of people. So if I ask you your nationality, more than likely you would say what? Black? African American? We didn't hear people say Christianity or Baptist when we asked them what race of people they belong to. So this right here is showing our people that we are destroyed, and we showing them how to come out of that destroyed state. You see what I'm saying? Go back to Deuteronomy 28. And then I remember what you said. Read that, verse 68.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
You see that? That's how we were scattered. The Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again. But when you read it, go to Deuteronomy 1:1. When you read it, guess what? It's talking to Israel. So when you put on your application African American, or some people may put Puerto Rican, Latino, and things of that nature, guess what? God don't call you that. That's your slave name. That's what it is. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Unto who?
All Israel.
So Moses spake those words unto all Israel. So when you hear that Christ is black, or we went into slavery on slave ships, our sons and daughters were taken and given to another people, cursed in the city and cursed in the field, that happened to all Israel. But who are those people today? The sign right here showing you that you are an Israelite according to the Bible.
That's right.
Go back to where you was at and read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 16. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
You see that? God said, and there. So when we got off them slave ships to wherever we was at, guess what? The scriptures say that we were going to be sold unto our enemies. So again, Vicky, who were we sold to?
To the whites.
To who?
To the whites.
To the white. You see that? We were sold to them. And read that bottom part again.
Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
You see that? So the Bible let you know, anybody who put you in a bad situation, they're not here to help you. You see what I'm saying? That's what he's talking about. These people are not for us, because why? Why would you change my Savior to look like something that he doesn't look like? And then you push it, and then you put us into slavery. You put us in the cotton fields. You see what I'm saying? And then we start changing our way of living, or the way that we look like another nation of people. That's what we do. You see what I'm saying?
I don't see it.
My big question is, why change the name?
Why change?
Why change the name? Because I mean, something that means so much in life. I don't care what then it's just.
No, go to Job 9:24.
Yeah, I just don't understand how they change the name from a Y to a J form, man.
So you saying the Y? Because guess what? Hold on, Vicky, real quick, if you don't mind. So remember, what captivity were we in, and which one are we in now? The Bible was translated into whatever we can speak. You see what I'm saying? So we don't have no pure language now. We can't speak Hebrew. Another nation that took that language and defiled it. The Jewish people took that language and defiled it. It's not a language for us no more. So when Christ returns, what you think he gonna do? He gonna restore all things back unto us. So if it's you gotta say Yah, you gotta say Jah. You know what I'm saying? Yahshua, Jesus. What difference does it make if you can actually speak it and teach your people what they're supposed to be doing? Make sense?
That makes a lot of
Okay,
sense.
watch this. Read what you got.
The book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is giving unto the hand of the wicked.
You see that? So who is ruling the earth today?
The white people, man.
Right. Do you agree?
Well, I mean, I don't.
No, we know you don't
No.
individually. We talking about this thing is a
Right.
nation.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
and watch this. I'm finna show you that the white man, so-called white man, actually ruled the earth. Read that again.
The earth is giving into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
You see that? It say he covered the faces of the judges thereof. Hold that. Give me Jeremiah 14:2. So let me show you the judges that he covered the face of. Because we showed you the number one judge that he covered the face of right there. So they covered the face of Christ. Now what? A lot of people in the earth think that Christ is a so-called Caucasian, a so-called white man. You see what I'm saying? So he covered the faces of the judges. Watch this, read.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 14, verse 2. Judah mourned, and the gates thereof language. They are black unto the ground.
What color are the Jews?
They are black unto the ground.
So he covered the face of Jeremiah. Go to Song of Solomon 1:5. When he say he covered the face of the judges, he covered the faces of our forefathers. So therefore, who do we look up to? Gangbangers, drug dealers, these pastors. That's what we look up to. We look up to Warren Buffett and them. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we want to be rich. We want to go make money. We look up to other people outside of the prophets or the judges that their face was covered. You see what I'm saying? Read.
The book of Song of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5. I am black but comely, are ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon.
You see that? So guess what? King Solomon's face was covered too. Meaning what? They repainted his image. Give me that in First Maccabee. Give me that in First Maccabee. They repainted the image to look like them. And now, guess what? Now they put it across everywhere. You have it in the Vatican. You have it on TV. You have it all over the movies and everything. You have it in the churches. And we don't know that, hey, he really looked like us.
I don't go to church because, I mean, if a pastor can sit up there and lie every Sunday, man, like basically like you hanging this white Jesus up in church, and when you read out the Bible, you basically describe how this man looked. But not to catch on how they describe his hair, his skin color, his eyes. He describing y'all, but you still portraying hanging this white Jesus up in your church.
Watch this. Hey, read what you got.
The book of First Maccabees, chapter 3, verse 48. And laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images.
You see that? It say the heathen, meaning anybody outside of the 12 tribes of Israel, meaning really it's talking about the so-called white man, they sought to paint the images of their likeness. So guess what? They took the images, oh, Christ looked like this, man, I'm finna have somebody to draw it over and make it look like me, and then I'm gonna put them into slavery, I'm gonna beat their back end with a whip and make them say, I'm gonna change their name and all this stuff right here. When you see roots, it's the same thing that happened.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? So with all that being said, go back to Job 9:24. Read what you got.
The book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
So who's running the earth? The same one that's passing the laws, the same one that's changing the image of the prophets according to the Bible. We just showed you that the book is really about us.
Yep.
But guess what? They took it, they changed it, and then they came back and retaught it. Remember Birth of a Nation? Remember Nat Turner?
Yep.
What was he doing at first? Was he teaching the Bible correctly?
Nope.
Why not?
I don't know, but I guess the white man.
Because guess what? They taught him how to read. And then guess what? He started teaching to keep the slaves docile, and he was getting paid for it. Well, the slave masters were getting paid for it at that time.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? And then once he started reading for himself, he started realizing, like, hold on.
Yeah.
That's when he started reading Psalms 137 and stuff like that. Started like, oh yeah, we finna come and take over this whole nation. But we're showing you how to take it over right now by actually changing your mind.
Yep.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.